Alright, I thought it was time to do another quick video, even though nobody seems to care about my videos. I just decided to try anyway. I'm out here imaging Jupiter. Got the 16-inch scope, ASI 224 camera. So here I got Jupiter on, I have Jupiter on my screen. This is a program called Fire Capture. I just darkened it right now just a little bit to show you guys the details, because my camera is very sensitive to brightness. It gets too bright. That's not actually what I see. That's what the camera is showing. So right now, I don't have perfect polar alignment. I'm trying to get a whole bunch of videos or images with the great red spot dead center, and then I want to put them in what's called a GIF file, I guess, where you could make an animation and try to get a motion or the red spot turning and spinning around. It changes, seems to be almost every other day it's different. So right now this is a full resolution, a full screen. It's 1304 pixels by 976. I just finished a different video with a smaller region of interest. That's 900 by 900. And of course, the smaller the region of interest, the more frames you capture. So right now I want to just do more maximum resolution, what do you want to call it. I could already tell how much that red spot right there at 1119, it's now 1140, was dead center on Jupiter's meridian, or the center of the planet. So it's 1140 now, so in just 20 minutes it's moved from the center to where it is now. I'm sorry, I'm trying to control my computer and my telescope all at the same time. So basically what I do is when I'm happy with what I have and I'm happy with my focus, I shut debayer off, and then I get a black and white image. It's not black and white. And don't ask me what debayer is. I do know what debayer is. It's just I don't want to get into explaining all that right now. And then I'll set my time limit. I have it now set for 240 seconds. I don't want to go too much more than that because of Jupiter's fast rotation, and I have to derotate the image and all that. What I do want to keep an eye on is my histogram and the brightness of my exposure. Right now my exposure is at 7 milliseconds, and my gain is at 342. I'm not really too happy with that. Shit, do I have a pause here? Okay, I'm going to pause my camera for 1 second. I think that's a pause button. Alright, I'm back again. I figured out I can pause my camera. Alright, I got to pick up things a little bit because my seeing is going bad on me. When amateur astronomers or astronomers refer to seeing, it's not how transparent the sky is. It's not how clear or how many stars you can see. That's transparency. Seeing is turbulence or the effect of the atmosphere on the planet itself. And right now I'm not going to go changing my camera. When I zoom in, maybe if I zoom in really close, I don't want to keep changing my histogram because I'm about ready to hit my record button. And after I do that, then I could spend an hour yapping and gabbing, but I'm not going to do that right now. I just want to go over here. I'm going to shut off my histogram. I mean, not my histogram. My, I got other things on my mind. I'm sorry. My debayer. Now I have a monotone image. I'm going to hit capture. So now, if you look over here, I'm capturing 33, a measly 33 frames per second. I mean, that can't focus. 33. So I'm going to let this run its course for a whole entire 240 seconds. And I'm going to hope that I have focus. You know, if I decide to post this video on YouTube and I can figure out how to post an image on my video afterwards, I'll do that with this image. And if I could do a couple more images, maybe I'll post the ones that I did on a larger size or in a smaller region of interest. That's what ROI stands for. It stands for region of interest. So of course Jupiter right now is 400 pixels in diameter on with my setup, with my telescope. This is through a 16-inch f7. So it goes according to the sensor and the camera and all that. It just adds up that Jupiter happens to be about approximately 400 pixels in diameter. So this screen right now is 976 pixels in height. So you can tell Jupiter is a little bit less than half of the height of the screen. It just when I get done with imaging this, with processing this, with more space around it and a smaller disk, it just winds up in a better image than if I did it on a smaller region of interest, which is great if you have perfect seeing. But right now I'm not having perfect seeing. I don't know why. It's dead calm and humid. I may be wondering if my histogram is up too high, but I've also been having a problem with that. If I turn my histogram down to 75% where it's recommended, I process my images, I have to raise up the histogram in final processing and Registax. So basically what I do with this video, now I could talk, now I'm actually recording. And this planet can move all around the screen at once. When I go to stack the images, it automatically centers the planet center on the screen. There's just one thing, I got a little speck of dust at the top of my sensor. It's a little tiny microscopic speck of dust. And it must be right on the sensor, because I tried to clean the anti-reflection window on the camera and it didn't come off. So I guess I got to take apart the camera to get that little piece of dust off. And I don't want to take an image with that piece of dust over the whole video, or else it'll look like there's a transit shadow on Jupiter where there isn't. There will be one later on tonight after the red spot goes around. But I don't think I'm going to stay up for that. I have enough images lately of Jupiter, and I want to get a nice image of Mars. So while we're looking at that, I know you see a big white ball, but I see details. I wish I could darken my camera, but I can't. If I hold it up close to the screen, you see what I mean. It looks very grainy. There's that black dot again. Let me just move this all the way down. My polar alignment isn't perfect. If it was perfect, then it would be staying centered. But still, it's not bad. I'm hardly touching my right ascension drive. So, just to back out, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. There's my green flashlight. Oh, that beep means it's done. Maybe I can stand up now. No, it doesn't want to show the scope. I'm sitting out here in my driveway. The garage door is open. And I can't see the tube. Oh well. Well, anyway, it's a 16-inch f7 Newtonian on an equatorial mount. It's about 10 feet long. ASI camera on top. And that's my video. So let's see if I get around to processing this image later on, and maybe I'll make a quick video on YouTube. And I'll get about maybe 20 views in 2 months. It's sad. It seems like we live in a media-based society where all people care about is what's going on in the media and what the media tells us to do, and sports and what the Kardashians are doing, and what the media is doing to bash our president and embarrass us internationally. So I guess people don't care too much about astronomy unless something important's happening. I could be sitting here right now and I could actually capture an asteroid impact occurring on Jupiter. It has happened before, several times. There it is in color. Let me see, now that I'm done imaging, I'll go to gamma. This usually works pretty cool. Give you guys a look at what Jupiter looks like on the scope. Alright. Gamma is, from what I understand, is a software or something. It's not a software. I'm not sure exactly what it is. It's just another feature for brightening and darkening. I just use it to focus. You see, now the seeing is actually increasing a little bit. I'm still, I mean, I can barely see Jupiter right now on my screen, and my cell phone is still showing it as this big bright ball. Let me see if I back out a little bit. Alright, there you go. Oh wait, you know what else I could do? I could zoom in on it a little bit. There's that black spot I was talking about. That's on the sensor. So I gotta avoid that spot. If you could hear that noise in the back, that's my right ascension drive motor. Very sensitive. You gotta remember, this is only 40 arc seconds of the sky, or 43 arc seconds, whatever Jupiter's diameter right now is. So that's a tiny little dot of light. I don't even know if my camera will show up Jupiter. Oh, there it is. Okay, that bright star right dead center. That's Jupiter. And then that's the moon. That's Jupiter. And that's Jupiter. Alright, thanks for watching.